Yo, back with another one. I'm here to talk about Daz Dillinger from the Dog Pound releasing his one and only debut, Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back, of March 31st, 1998. Happy 27 years to this album, released through Death Row Records and Priority Records. The promotional singles released from the album were In California, It Might Sound Crazy, which had music videos including an animated one. And more to it, you got other bangers on here. One of my favorites is Initiated, featuring with Tupac and Corrupt and the Outlaws. That is definitely one of my favorites. I love this album. I love the song on here. There's Oh No in California, of course. That's a banger. Play a Partners, Gang Banging, ASS Criminal, Gang Meeting, It Might Sound Crazy, and Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back, the title track. And OG, Baby Mama Drama, Only For You, Rotten High, The Ultimate Come Up, Thank God For My Life, Outro, Why Do We Bang, and Pimp City. That's a bonus track on here. And the executive producer is Suge Knight, and the album is produced by Daz Dillinger himself. And more to it, he was one of the remaining last artists on Death Row at the time. And after its decline in 96, after the death of Tupac and the departure of Dr. Dre was the head of Death Row, while Suge Knight was in prison for violating his parole caused by a fight Tupac and fellow Death Row members got into it with Orlando Anderson in Vegas on September 7th and 96 at the time. The album peaked at number 8 on the Billboard 200 on April 18th with 89,000 copies sold of its first week. And Daz himself soon left after this album to form his own record company, D.P.G Records, and worked with such artists as Soopafly, Mac Shawn, and Crooked I, Sentrell, and others. The album was also the last original Death Row album for 7 years, since Daz was the only one of the last of a dying breed. He largely moved on to different techniques after this album. The album cover, as y'all can see, it's a reference to Marvin Gaye's album In Our Lifetime. As y'all can see, Marvin Gaye did something like this, but Daz Dillinger did it as a reference to that. This album is still dope, and I'm still listening to it. I will never stop listening to this record. This is a West Coast classic, man. Come on now. This is a classic. And to let y'all know, I did buy it from a seller, I think like 6-8 years ago. I got it from Japan. I bought it from a seller from Japan. And it only cost me like $60. Hey, I know it's expensive, but other than that, I'm happy. Because I was looking for this album. This is a hard album to find. And it's in immaculate condition. Super dope, man. I really love this record. Shoot, if you love West Coast rap, you gotta have this in your collection. This is an absolute classic to keep. It's a banger, man. You can't go wrong with this. Especially, a song on here featuring with Tupac on here. It's one of my favorites. So anything with Tupac, it's my favorite forever. And it's just a picture of Daz just being Daz Dillinger, You already know. Keeping it D.P.G. Dog Pound Gangsters. Super dope picture. And an album. But if y'all are fans, you gotta have this record in your collection. If you find it online or you find it at your local record store, definitely get a hold of it. Don't just let it sit there or have someone else get it. You got to get this album. What is your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, comment, and follow your boy Nerdy Red for more. And I'll be glad to return to the next one. Y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. And keep bumping this album on your turntables. You already know, keeping it West Coast, y'all. Keeping it classic. You already know what time it is. And I still bump it on my turntable, as y'all can see that in the background. I will never stop bumping this record. Peace, y'all.